Hey guys, welcome back in Yellow Hill. Today we have quite a lot of news. We have a new mayor, we have new companies that want to invest in Yellow Hill, and we have, of course, new businesses. Actually, quite a lot of new businesses. For those who are new to this series and have no idea what's going on here, please watch the first episode of Yellow Hill. The playlist is also at the description of the video, and you can actually understand better what's going on because people can invest in Yellow Hill. But to know how to do that, watch the first episode at least, and also check the website. All of them are in the description of the video. Let me make a small summary about what you are going to watch in this first episode. So, as I said, we have a new mayor for TERNAT. Congratulations to him. It's Dylan, but more in few minutes. I'm gonna show you, as I said, what new companies and new investors we have. What are the new businesses that we built so far. What new projects are being discussed and done by or will be done by the mayor of TERNAT, and we will have a new town added, but unfortunately not today. As you remember, we have St. Peter, the first town to be introduced in Yellow Hill. It will be done, but in the next episode. I want to have 2 episodes this week. Because otherwise we would have had a super huge 1 hour episode, and I don't want that. So I thought of splitting it into everything related to TERNAT and then everything else related to St. Peter. So it's like 1 episode, which means that the income for a village, it's yearly, which was before 2 episodes. Now yearly means 2 weeks. So from now on, the income for a village and town will be calculated at 2 weeks, or twice per month. This being said, I will keep the number of the episode also in the title. So it's episode number 5 part 1, and next episode will be episode number 5 part 2, because I really want to keep them as they are with the number there. So the mayor of TERNAT will know that his mandate will end in episode 12 when we will have the new elections. Good. Now let's talk about the mayor of TERNAT. Let's see. So as I said, it's Dylan. Dylan from Shelley Investments is the one who won the elections. Congratulations, Dylan. Now it's time to show us what you can do, my friend. He won the elections with 37% of the total votes, which is quite good, let's say. It was a very, very close battle in the first 2 days, but then he got a really nice advantage there. And the other positions actually changed a bit in between, because 𝗏𝗔𝗔𝗗 was on the 2nd place for a while, and now it's on the last place. This is the website for his company, and you can find here the project for running as a mayor of TERNAT. So what he wants to do is improving the traffic in TERNAT. Working together with the companies to move away from outside contracts, discount on building residential areas, and taking into consideration all ideas and complaints from residents, and of course from you guys that are watching here. So leave comments if you have any idea or any suggestion for him. Please do so. This will help him, and also he will try his best, probably, right? I guess, yes, of course, to do what you guys are requesting. Of course, if they are in the normal, it's if you have good ideas or normal ideas, not crazy ones. But yeah. So what a mayor can do, I want to talk about what a mayor can do. A mayor can, of course, decide what to sell in a village. Land, buildings that are under his lead, and of course he will decide the price. He just has to inform me, and I will update the website, and that's it. I have no power on what he will say about this. If he wants to approve a build as a skyscraper or God knows what, is on his watch, so he can do whatever he wants, whenever he wants. It's on him. He has a budget, that's what he has to know, and he knows that. So the budget is very important, because without the budget you can't do stuff. So if you want to sell super cheap land, then you will not have more money to the local budget. If you want to, God knows what, get a very poor contract with an electricity company or water company, so you can pay a lot of money, then that's bad because you have big expenses, right? So try getting good contracts. It's very important as well. So he can sell land, as I said, and he will decide the price. He will give you the okay on what you want to build in his area. So everything that's done in TERNAT and TERNAT surroundings will be decided by him. If we look at the map of TERNAT, you'll see that we have, of course, the TERNAT village and then the TERNAT surroundings. And in the TERNAT surroundings, if this village will turn into a town, so it will reach 5k population, the governor of Yellow Hill promised to Dylan already that he will give this part that you see here on the map to him. So it will be as an addition to the village, and which means he can build there. He can give the okay to companies to build residential areas. Well, now we have a lot of other things. Not sure how many places or areas are still available for residential buildings, but that's how it is. So he can build residential areas only within the TERNAT main core of the village, not in the surroundings. Okay, that's being said. Now, another thing that the mayor can do is, of course, to collaborate with the governor of Yellow Hill, which is me. Hello, it's me. So you can do that. He can do that. He can make projects, road projects, and whatever he wants, whatever he pleases. Now let's talk about the first projects that will be done by the mayor in collaboration with the governor, which is me, because I was already talking about this. So here, guys, you can see the highway, and beneath the highway we have the national road, a national road, and well, these are not intersecting each other, of course, which means bad traffic, right? The only way to get here on the national road is through other roads, and I'm gonna show it in a bit. But what project we have here is to make a dog bone, it's called, I think, interchange, like this, that you can see now. So this is something that we'll have to do to link them together so cars can actually get on the national road faster and also in TERNAT from this area. Because before was quite bad, right? Because before all these cars had to drive from here, from this highway, change to this new highway, get down here into this big roundabout, and from this one they can go, you know, through the farm fields over here and get to the national roads and whatever they want to. Then from here they had to go into the village either from this way or from this way. So we had quite a lot of nasty traffic over here. So now all the cars coming from the east highway, from the A2 highway, from this direction can get into this village from this exit, right? And if they want to go to the national road, they will get also down here and take this road through the farm fields. But all the cars coming from this direction on the A3 highway and want to get into the village, they can get this exit from here and get into the village. They don't have to do this huge take this huge route and get into the village here, which will kind of kill the traffic over here, or do the same and then get through all these farm fields and get on the national road over here. So now with this project things will get better. The cost of the project is 1.5 million skibbles, which will be paid half, you know, 50-50. All the construction companies can actually do an auction here, which means that everyone who has a construction company has to give to Dylan or to myself, or to both of us actually, not to Dylan only, to to both of us the price for this project. It's a one-time price, so think very, very well if you can afford it. Of course, they cannot offer less than 75% because that's the maximum they can offer of the total price. So maximum is 75%. Go give the prize to Dylan and to myself, and we will see which one will win, of course, in the next episode. And if both of them will give the same price, because now we have two construction company, maybe there will be another one. If they will give the same price, then the mayor will have to choose one of them. Unfortunately, for him, he will have to decide on that. Now here is the second road project we have in TERNAT. This is only by the mayor. He took this decision. And he wants to make some very small changes to this roundabout. He wants to upgrade the road on the left side and to make a 2-lane on only one side of a roundabout, so the traffic will get better. Something like it's here, plus some extra decals on the road as well, to be easier for drivers and for those who cross the street to see them right properly. Now let me get out of full screen mode. Okay, and this roundabout is somewhere around here in TERNAT. The reason why this is happening is because the mayor thought that now having more traffic coming from the highway, there will be a busy roundabout here and there will be like a bottleneck. So he thought that doing 2 lanes here, one to keep in the roundabout and one to just exit, will kinda do or to make the traffic more fluently. So this will be also be done by a construction company who can do an auction. So this is the second one, the small roundabout project, and this one actually cost only 100k Skibitth. It's quite cheap. Yeah, the two companies have to also mention this to Dylan and to myself, the price, the auction price, and the one that of course gives the smallest price will win it. Okay guys, now let's have a look on what was built since last episode. Let's see the updates, right? The new businesses. So the first one is this winery. We have a new winery over here. It's owned by Yellow Hill Hospitality Investments. It has a nice sign, but it's in French, so let's not butcher the French language. I'm not gonna read it. We have also winery. Hey, look guys, over there, winery. Hey, this guy just listened to me. Listen. Okay, he saw there is no parking space, so he will just leave, unfortunately. Sorry, Martin, you almost had another guest, but unfortunately you will not have. I love how these cars are parking there. I have to forbid them to park there. Anyways, across the street from this winery, it was another winery done. This one was done previously. This is owned by 𝗏𝗘𝗥𝗘 and his Orion company. And right next to it, so we have a winery here, and next to it we have a baconeria. I mean, it's a slaughterhouse, but they are butchering pigs. The owner is 𝗏𝗘𝗏𝗏, the same person having these two farms over here. One is for sheep and one is for pigs. I showed you this in the previous episode, but because he had pigs, well, he thought, what can we do with pigs? We cannot milk them, that's for sure. And he thought, bacon it is, my friends. So we have the first slaughterhouse here, providing some really good bacon to the Ternatians. The people living in TERNAT, they are called Ternatians, right? Yes. Okay, that there. Now, moving over here, right next to the this road, we have a juice factory. This one, owned by Fred Owell. The drink is called Bloody Rooster. Taste our formula. So this we have a juice factory. This one from here. And that's because he has an orchard over there, right next to the highway. So he is taking the fruits from there and, you know, squeeze them here very well, making the very, very bloody rooster to give you the formula. So drink the formula. Now, over here, we have another, guess what? Slaughterhouse. Yes, my friends. But this time, we get some nice crispy wings, no bacon. And the reason we get crispy wings is because the same owner, Fred Owl, has over here this little beautiful chicken farm. And all these chickens, well, they don't know what's going to happen to them. They just smell the flowers and then boom, 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 on the road and get over there. Oh, now I just realized it's pretty. No, it's pretty nasty. So you get the chickens from here, and in order just to move them across the road, the national road over here, you have to go through. Oh my God, through the entire village, doing this crazy U-turn. I don't know how to call it, but and then get back on the highway, on the national road. But that's something. Or you can just pay a guy, you know, some extra money. You pay a guy. He gets the chickens in a sack and tries to cross the national road. My God, at the rush hour maybe. Or, you know, leave the chicken. What did the chicken say when crossed the street, right? Ouch, I'm a bacony. And there, by the way, we have another drink. It's called Bloody Rooster Zero. So more taste, zero chickens. Wait, what? Yes, nice one. It's a nice way, guys. We do these kind of things with funny names, details, and whatnot. Very nice. Now, what else do we have? I want to show you that over here we have the Leek Shop, a new grocery shop by Hatsune Amiku, or the company name called, let me find it, it's called HM Music World. So the company, it's HM Music World, having a grocery shop over here, selling, of course, what else? Just groceries, vegetables, you know that. And the same owner has over here a big vegetable farm. So here we get some veggies, and probably later they will be sold to a supermarket, but yet we don't have one. Now let's have a look on this side of the village. Over here we have a factory it's a clothes factory. It's owned by Nolan and his company named Artemis Group. And that's because he has, let me zoom out, he has 2 cotton plantations there. So he actually made like a internal contract with one of the plantation. So the second one is still available on the market there for a different factory, another clothes factory, of course. Yeah, and because he has this factory, he decided to make a distribution center over here as well, so he can ship all these clothes from here all over the, you know, Yellow Hill area, and not only outside as well. So this was done over here. I'm not gonna talk about this big track because this will be done in a different episode. It's a big build together with another road. So that will not be shown today, guys. Over here, it's a car factory owned by 𝗥𝗘𝗦𝗢𝗥𝗘 Voluk Cars, it's called. I showed this to you last time, the car factory, but right next to it, he decided to add a distribution center as well, so he can ship all these cars everywhere, and of course make some extra money, because you know, money makes things work pretty good. So we have a distribution center over here, the car factory over there, and here actually we have an office for the distribution center too, so he can make some extra money from that as well. All this, and well, I can still say maybe he still has room for an extra business over here, but well, he has to talk with the new mayor now, if he allows him to do so. Plus, he has this extra land that still needs to be fill in eventually with some businesses. Now let's zoom out a bit more, because over here in zone 1 we have few more businesses owned by three different companies. One of them is owned by Marcel with Omega Trust, is called, over here. So he has this clothing factory as well. Omega Clothing is called the factory, and he can create these goods because he has a plantation, a cotton plantation over here. So Omega Trust Company has a cotton plantation there. He has this clothing factory, and right next to it he has a distribution center, a large distribution center. So he can ship all these clothes everywhere in the world, right? So 3 businesses from the start for the new company. This is a new company we have and a new investor. Then over here we have 2 more businesses owned by Christensen and Borealis Investments. So here is the first truck company called Sleipnir Production. I hope I pronounced it good. So he's producing trucks that can be sold at a better price than the standard ones. The standard ones called 100,000 skibles, and you can buy new trucks from here, of course, at a better price if you know how to negotiate with Christensen, and of course not less than 40k. Yes, 40k is the minimum wage you can money you can pay, which is the like the expenses for making the truck. So this is a truck factory, and over here we have a distribution center. So he thought having a distribution center as well to, of course, distribute or sell, do the logistics for the truck company everywhere, and of course to make some extra income, that is always very good to have, if you ask me. Now let's have another look at the last 2 companies that invested here in TERNAT. And then we can talk about more the areas. So we have a third wind turbine, which is owned by 𝗙𝗘𝗦𝗢𝗔𝗓. So one belongs to Hawks and his company Norwegian Development. One to Fred Owl and his company Owl's Eye Corporation. And of course the one that was done now by 𝗙𝗘𝗦𝗢𝗔𝗓. So Fred has a contract with TERNAT so far, but the other 2 have no contract, so there is no income yet. But as soon as we get this new town, probably they will go and start negotiating with the mayor there, selling their electricity to the town. And the last one, it's over here. Yes, we have a bakery owned by Oshiga and Orion Company. It's called 𝗥𝗘𝗦𝗥𝗑. We bake with flour, you taste the power. Oh yeah! A nice one. So he has a bakery now. Of course, there are so many contracts, but these kind of things can be found. All these contracts and everything about this can be found on the website as well, so you guys can have a better look. Please do check the website. It's really important, and you can actually understand much better how things work. Any other business that was actually done or agreed to be built will be shown next time, because I didn't have time to build them yet. But let's talk about this area. So far we don't have anyone investing in oil, which is for me still a surprise, but hey, it is what it is. Hawks and Norwegian Development bought this area for a quarry, so there will be a quarry over here, a pretty big one. I can't wait to see it on the map. It will look awesome. Yes, we have this forest and whatnot, but as I was saying earlier, if this village, let me show it this way. So if the village will actually be transformed into a town, it will reach 5k population. All the residential areas for now can be built inside there. But if, you know, it will reach a 5K, me as the governor, I'm going to I will give this part of the land over here and, you know, incorporate it into the new town. So these surroundings will be this part and probably another one added over here. But still, the thing with the town so far, as long as, I mean, that's what I decided, it's that they do not have surroundings. So as soon as you turn something into a town, there will be no more surroundings. So these will be added to the town part, and this will be left as, for now, surroundings, but that's it. Probably there will be actually no addition to the town. So things have to be developed and think super well by the mayor, and of course, if you do his job properly, of course he can be re-elected later stage again and once more. Now let's show some time lapses. I think from now on I'll try to stick for a few, maybe 5 to 10 minutes at the end of each video to get or to show some time lapses with what I build in this episode, or at least few important ones. I don't even know how to call them. I can't show all of them, so I'll try to make, as I mentioned in the first episode, at the beginning of the episode, that I might have some extra episodes as well with time lapses and whatnot. But it's really very, very hard for me to find the perfect solution or the perfect way of doing these episodes, because I want to gather the attention for all of you guys, not only for those who are let's say investing or want to play this with me. So I'm trying my very best. Some of you mentioned that, hey, you would love to see some time lapses, so that's what I will do as well. Trying to split and you know, trying to make everyone happy at least a bit. I'm trying, guys. I will also name all the roads in time, and I will update my maps and whatnot just to have them there. I hate when I see trucks getting and delivering stuff, like going through all fences, buildings and whatnot. It's so annoying, but it is what it is. This build that you see here, it's for Champington, and this is the slaughterhouse. And well, as I was saying earlier, this is for the pigs. Well, it's not for the pigs because they have no idea what's going to happen to them, but yeah, this is where the pigs are going to be, you know, turned into bacon, let's say. I don't want to say slaughter because it sounds very dangerous and very bad. So yeah, this is where the bacon is being done, guys. I went with something very simple and nothing very crazy or something, because we don't have to. I don't think it's we need to go into the biggest details ever when we do such builds. And here I'm building for Fred Owl another slaughterhouse for chickens this time, and a juice factory. And I'm using also something very simple, some simple buildings, because I still want them to work as industrial buildings, at least, if not for what their purpose is. At least they should be industrial, because I want to see trucks coming and getting stuff from there. And so these kind of builds are being done either by me or by the investors. They can do it themselves as well. They just send me the how do you call it, the movie export or the save game and whatnot, or the PO export and so on. So this way I can import them in my save game and I can show them. So it is really actually very good when someone does his own build. Not because I don't like or love doing builds or so, but things get way much slower when I have to do the builds. I have to update the website, I have to keep the track with all the businesses, calculations and whatnot. Everything gets a bit crazier, let's say. So my time is so packed into so many details and whatnot. But hey, I don't want to sound like I'm complaining, because I try my very best not to. Because that's for sure not what I'm tending to. Anyways, so yeah, builds can be done by all sides. Actually, there is Hawk's volunteered to help me with some build, especially that he has some time now, and that's a big thank you for you, Hawks, and to all those who are helping me in all kind of ways, because you guys are actually, each and one of you are helping me in one of or another way. Some are taking care of some of updates on the website for contracts and whatnot, and so on. So every single little bit of help makes everything much easier, and we can go more and more into details. Guys, for those who are new to this channel or watching this for the first time, you should know that there is a website description, find it in the description. There is a playlist. You watch the first episode and see what this is about, because it is a different type of project. It's like a big collaboration between all of us here, and all sorts of builds, and we are all trying to develop one big region called Yellow Hill. We are getting close to the end of this video, and I don't wanna finish it before saying that the big thanks and whatnot. Here it's me doing the build for 𝗥𝗘𝗦𝗢𝗧𝗜𝗢𝗡 for 𝗏𝗏𝗥𝗘 car dealership and the distribution center and the office. Yeah, I was saying, yes, thank you very much, guys, for watching this. You are awesome. Thank you so much for supporting my channel on Patreon, and also that you are interested to get into this collaboration with me over here, and we all develop this very well. But guys, take into the consideration the fact that we will have very soon we will have the new town in a few days. The new town will be added on the website, and a new episode will be done for you, so you can invest there too, guys. Don't forget to check out the website to see what's new and what's for sale there, so you can invest more. Thank you again for watching. Subscribe if you are new to my channel. Until next time, guys, take care of yourselves, and I salute you.